Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, and if you're watching this video on YouTube, hi all, and welcome to the video. Yes, indeed. Right, so we're live, and let's do giveaway reset. There we go. That's it. So that's last week's giveaway reset. We've still got an outstanding one for Kpalaxander that we never actually gave to them, which they won weeks ago. They've not been on. Dragonall, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. What else have we got? Oh, social mediaing. Yes, let's do a bit of that. So give me a second. Ooh, there we go. Right. So there's one. So on and so forth. Where's Bookface? There it is. And get on with it. Yes. I thought our guild bot was down. It's sort of up, but I don't know. Something going on with it. Not too sure what, but we'll sort that out. Right, okay, I think we've done all of that. Right, okay. Live screen. Ta-da! There we go. Right, welcome on in, one and all. Dragonall, welcome. NH20X, Singapore, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Let's pick up some dailies. Freelancers think, I didn't hand it in. Oh, I'm an idiot. Unfreak, resubscribe. They've subscribed for 19 months. My God. Thank you very much for the 19 months, and thank you very much for the resub. Much appreciated. Dear me. Oh, have we got transcoding? I haven't even checked. Oh, we do. How very, very good. Straightforward, please. There we go. Right, okay. Zoop AO, thank you very much for the resub. 19 months as well. My God, thank you for the 19 months, Zoop, and thank you very much for the resub. Yes, indeed. Let's do a goodbye to you and a goodbye to you. Right, okay. Let's get that Alien Daily. The aliens alone, goodbye. Always supporting you and the work you do. Oh, well, thank you very much. Work. It kind of is. It was a thing, wasn't there, last week? A bunch of YouTubers quit. Did you see about this? Like, some guys that are really, really, like, pretty big YouTubers, you know, like, making a lot of money on YouTube, but they're quitting. Or going off on extended breaks, etc. Because it's just not what it used to be for them. And it's not so much that YouTube has changed, although it has. It's what they do has changed now to the point where they don't feel like a YouTuber, they feel like a corporate manager now. And it's not what they want to do, and they don't need the money anymore, which tells you how much money they were making. You know, so... But I guess if you're that success, yeah, they're stressed AF, yeah, because this is not what they wanted to do to begin with. You know, they wanted to make YouTube videos and have fun with people and interact and all the rest of it. And then all of a sudden, they've got this monster of a channel with employees and whatever else, and they can't handle it anymore. And yeah, like Tom, I couldn't believe Tom went. I love his stuff. He's like a young version of James Burke. It's very entertaining as well, you know. Right, so there's the one we should have handed in last time. Can we still get the thing, or am I locked out now? Damn, I'm locked out. Did we get anything good? Did I get Freelancers Inc. token? I did not. Oh well. YouTube should just be for fun. No, people, it was a business for people 5 years ago. 10 years ago, channels were full-time businesses on YouTube. It hasn't changed, really, in that respect. It's just their channels grew in that intervening time. I've been on as long, but I've never grown much beyond where it is now. It was quite exciting as it grew first, but then I realised one video was like 3 days' work. Like literally 3 8-hour days of work, you know. And you really got to be enjoying yourself for that to work. You know, so yeah, it is what it is. But you know, that's right. And then I started proper work, and you know, I just got to cut back a bit. Which is why, you know, I only stream as often as I do, etc. Right, let's get some pets, actually, before, while I think about it. Oh, yeah, I'm an MP. I should have pets. Right, Carlo, you're 219. Right, let's get him buffed up. Kpalaxander, have you put in your buy order for the Grace what you won, like, 2 weeks ago? Yet. Hang on, let me get the mission because I'll forget. Exit service. Diseased. There we go. So we've got the diseased prisoner mission. Are there any shopping terminals in West Athen? I've never thought about it. I don't think there are. Has you put your your buy order in? Mickey, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you? You sent me a tell or a message on. Yeah, it was from Sunday. I fully understand if you ended up having to re-roll it for someone else. It's, nope, it's yours, you won, etc. So yeah, have you put a buy order in from the last time when you did win? So I can giz it to you. Freaking first. Kpalexander's gone quiet on me again. You won a Grace, sir. Have you put a buy order in? If so, please tell me what name. LBV, Singapore redeemed, hydrate and check posture. I'm fine, I'm sat upright. Stop it. You know, I'm good. Packing away. You know what? Our Christmas tree's still up. I've just been so lazy this year. I don't think we put it up till like quite late, and it's still up now to make up for it. That's obviously how it works. El Beavis. I'm looking. I can't see it, you know. Oh, for leak credits. Oh, right, okay, yeah. I stopped scrolling at 1. LBvis, right, there we go, for leaked credits. So you just quickly confirm that is in fact your buy order. There you go, sir. Congratulations, 1 grace for that. So that's that outstanding grace dealt with. There we go. All good. Right. What did we get? We got Scooplet Outbreak, Salvage Mission. Where's that? Oh, it's... Yeah, it's... Yeah, okay. Scoop Outbreak. Okie doke. Sig, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Lopnik, welcome on in. Now, if I say you win, you've won, you've won. You know, if you're a name on the chat we've never ever heard of, or there was that one time someone won and they didn't play the game, so that was the last time I did a reroll. They came in on a raid and went, no, oh no, sorry, I don't actually play this game, and I was like, right, okay. Are you wanting to? No, right, okay. Then this is what we're going to do. We're going to re-roll the prize because they can't claim it. So, you know. I mean, it's okay. They just wanted to join in and, you know, yada, yada, yada. That's cool. You know. And if they ever did start playing and started the game with that amount of money, my God, what a head start that'd be, eh? Right, we're away to the diseased prisoner. So let's go. Are you dressed as the Hulk? Who, me? The Hulk? Who is the Hulk? I am Smart Hulk. Yeah, he is. This goes back from Halloween. We've been dressed like this. So I've just kept him the same. Gone, no, this is his look. This is his look. And yes, we're sticking with it, you know. It's quite hard to get the combination because it's, well, you probably know, but yeah, so you got to get the metamorphogenic or it's photogenic face mask in green, and then face mask, chest, gloves, sleeves, and feet, and then, but then pink, even though they're purple, leg wear to get the look. So, yeah, it took a couple of streams to get the complete set. Doing like the Christmas, I think it was the Halloween quests, or was it the Christmas quests we did it on? No, I think it was the Halloween ones, wasn't it? No, he's a metaphysicist, so he is he's Smart Hulk. Hulk math. Not smash, Hulk math. There was a comic strip character called the Incredible Sulk. And it was like a straight-up parody. And it was during the 70s in Buster and Monster Fun comic. I used to read when I was like 8. And he was part of the Monster Fun comic that came over to Buster comic, which I doubt very much is still going, but yeah. So he was part of that. He came over and he was just like a little toddler that would sulk. Like the Incredible Hulk. I can't remember how long it ran for. That was pretty cool though. I'll recruit then. I used to have a Title 4 Atrox MP wannabe twink back in like 2005, 2007. Loads of tower fun. Yeah, you can do all kinds of fun stuff. Right, what was the other? Scooplet Outbreak, which is many, many miles away. So we'll beacon away from here. Go talk to the warden first. Hand that in and then make our long-winded way to the Scooplet Outbreak. Be nice to get 215 and put this Bok on proper. Put the burden on instead of just having it in social. I thought Warden Stannis was bugged, but no, he's okay. Goodbye. Right, so there we go, we got that. Don't want that. Right, quick way there is fix a grid. Agent Dr. Amph Engie Fixer. There we go. Jungle. Hey. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Right, where the hell am I going? Deep Artery Valley right, isn't it? Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Detector says this way. Send me the link, kind sir. Okay. You should already know. There you go. So here we are. Send Gaffer with a loot, please. Yes, it's a Grace giveaway this evening. So if you're wanting yourself a Grace, now would be the time to enter and win. Let's find the little poof of smoke on the ground. A soft thud is coming from below. The shy Scooplets are being especially shy at the moment. They're not poofing. Oh, there's one. And another. Yeah, sometimes you get them really one after the other really quickly, and then other times, for some reason, it just takes longer. One more shy Scooplet. There we go, that should do it. Right, okay. We'll go back, hand the 2 regular dailies in, and then immediately do mission complete. There we go. Ooh, Apotheosis 5 completed. What did we get from that? We got some evades. Next we get base ability boost, which is nice. That has my reward now. Goodbye. And we got Scavenger as the Alien Daily. We're not going to go that way. It's the flames of death. So squeeze past these ones and hope we didn't die. Right, okay. Got it. Pets are nearly dead, but I'm okay. It's because pets are stupid. But my pets die now. Or nearly die. Trying to follow me through the flames of doom. They're not far off, are they? There you go. You are restored. So, how has everybody's week been then? How are you doing? You been okay? Henrietta is now following. Thank you for the follow. And a loot, please. Good luck. Yes, boys, I finally caught a stream. Well, good stuff. They're fairly regular, but I appreciate if they're in an awkward time slot for you, yeah. I stream when I can, basically. Alright, Alien Daily hand-in. Mission complete. Whatever this doohickey is, there you go. Right, and to the Shadowlands for a Doja. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Because that's always a lot of fun. What was the requirements on that anyway? It was 215, 1750 comp lit. Where are we at on comp lit actually? Yeah, we can do it. Even if we have to perk to do it, we'll do it. What's the plans? Well, we're going to try and get 215. But I don't want to grind loads of Inferno missions after I've done the dailies. Kind of made a mistake and didn't hand the freelancers in last time, so I've kind of locked myself out handing that in tonight, which is a shame. And then nip over to the 2019 server. And we've got a little lobby we're having fun with, although the last time he was on he died miserably. Because reasons. You part of the Iron Man? No, I can't. My time's too constrained that I'd never get anything done, so... No, if has anyone got this buff, but I can only get it from other people in the Iron Man, then I'm screwed, basically. Because I can't go to anyone else to do it, you know, and all that kind of stuff, so... And if we're gonna go all team up and kill this thing, I'm kind of screwed again because I'm not online to do it, you know. suppose I could do a self-inflicted Iron Man on myself, on my own, but it's just reliving 2001, you know. Plus, 2001 wasn't like that. There was everybody else buffing everybody else running around on the server, is what it was like. And people asking for creds for buffs, you know. Got to go to tier grid and be a permanent dock on the rock, which would be, you know, whichever dock giving SFA away or charging for it or just asking for donations, etc. That's how it was. It was pretty awesome as well. You went to tier and it really felt like you'd, you know, gone to a little town or city, you know, bustling with people and activity and lots of arguing. So yeah, even wanting to, it'd be very difficult. You know, like I can play this hour on this day, and they're like, "Well, we're doing this. We've all agreed we're doing this thing on this day," and I would feel very uncomfortable saying, "Well, can we do it on this day? Because that's the only day I can play." It wouldn't be right to you know, push that onto a group of people that are trying to cooperate and do something. You know. If I had all the time in the world to play again, then maybe I could do it, but that's just not the reality I live in. So, you know. Gotta pay the bills, folks. Gotta go and work. I'm just going to ignore that green lizard. I've decided. You can just waste yours and everyone else's time. Trade paper for paper, yeah. It's all a construct, but there you go. So do that, and then a bit of fun with the green Sword of Win little keeper later on. I mean, I know how I could build up a character completely solo, but, you know, fairly quickly. But that's just, you know, knowing what I know about the game sort of thing. And then trying to make all your own implants and stuff when IP is tight would be pretty awkward. But doable, but just really awkward at certain stages. You'd be kind of gimped at different times. Right, back to the garden. We has a Doja. Being strong enough to farm your own symbionts as well would be difficult, given that you wouldn't have them to begin with. So, yeah, pretty tough. You'd have to collect all the patterns on your own, spawn the boss, kill the boss, and hope for the drops. No, it's just... I mean, the way the game is not designed to be played that way. But if you want to play it that way, you want to play it that way. There's nothing wrong with that. But the game ain't, you're kind of working against the basic design of the game, such as it is. It's designed around teamwork and cooperation, so, designed as a massively multiplayer online game, Scroll up, you may not want to see my profanity. Oh dear. I found a Doja tip. Yeah, sorry YouTube. Oh, how long have we been streaming for? Oh, we're all right. We're 36 minutes in. We'll be all right. Can't be in the first so many minutes or something. Clearing out the scums. Soto Mohoney, welcome to the stream. People thinking it's one side or the other that causes problems in the game instead of, no, it's the person, not the side. Just grow up. You do know, like, the people that cause the most aggravation and grief change sides regularly because they get bored on one side and go to the other side just to grief the other side that were cheering them on previously. You do know this? No? You know now. You have the information. No love from Stella, unfortunately. Hello. Yeah. Yes, it's Mr. Soto Mahoney, my favourite ominous spy. Yeah, blame clans as always. Yeah, they were Omni a month ago, mate. just know. Right, as soon as this is cleared, we'll go and do, we're pretty close. Maybe an Inferno mission will do it. We'll see. That'd be nice. Get 215 finally. Good God. I wish if I could play during the week, even just log in and do dailies, I'd be 220 by now. Never seem to find the time though. Plus the organisation that I work for do have compulsory overtime in the contract, so because you are dealing with emergency calls, so it's part of the job. You accept it or you don't. Oh yeah, here. Complete blueprint pattern of Odogan. Something or other. Excuse me. Now, all this drama armor is why I just decided PvP and Noten Towers don't exist for me anymore. Just literally turned my back on it. That was it. And just went, you know what? Just forget it exists. And the game's a lot more fun. Right. Yeah, I saw someone posted on the official forums. Some player had, had 5 MP pets. It was like, no, they've got 5 MPs, mate. They're sinking. Which is why all the characters are stood inside as each other. And we got cave. Yay, first try. Nice. And we're not getting music, and I think it's because I've tabbed in and out of game. Should get music now. It's weird, it's like the audio engine kind of stalls or something, it's weird. Yeah, we're pretty close there. Maybe this this mission will do it. I'm not sure. Might have to reperk to do the BOC if we get it. If we get it, it's going on. We'll see. I don't want to do more than one because they do get monotonous. So, you know. Great work, Soup. As always, yeah. I thought I wasn't doing much damage. I forgot to tell the pet to attack. That'll do it a little better. Yeah, when I do these missions on my own, I usually have the game on the main monitor and a movie or whatever, or, you know, YouTube or something over on the secondary monitor, so... Come on, die, damn you, die. Don't dare start healing. Oh, coils, how we all love coils. God, it isn't going to be a dryad mission. They've got too much HP. Right, while I'm killing this one, I'm going to go make myself another cup of tea. That's what I think of this mission so far. Make people aware so the next time we can catch them quicker. He's admitted he will just move the Graces off his account and let it get banned. Oh, God. What did he actually do? I mean, I didn't catch all of it, so... Are you cheating in PvP or? Could go further now. Could go further and monitor every order that changes quantity in new orders and then get a list of potential people. There's so many factors, yeah. After 205, that XP bar moves ever slower and slower. We should remember to hand the freelancers in. Damn. Trace all the ones I've got as well. Including the ones I bought from the Funcom store. Man, I need a lot of credits for stuff on this character. Oh, well, where's the... Buy a Grace and flog it, there you go. Like I say to everyone, that's the way to do it. That's the legit way to do it. And the other way is when kind people come along and go, here you go. And then I just literally give them away. Yeah, I looked at your stream and saw he had 5 buy orders, so I put 2 and 2 together and mailed him. His mail wasn't full. He was pumping his buy order up on the update tick of Jimmy Ryan, 165 billion. He did 50 billion in a matter of minutes. The mail is full at 30 billion. Ooh, I'm not quite sure what that means, but okay. He was up to shenanigans anyway, as far as you're saying, so... Your mail reaches 30 billion. 30 mails. You cannot receive another mail from a player. Ah, I see. So whatever he was doing, it was... there was shenanigans going on. $30 billion times 6 characters, 180 billion. You bumped 10 billion in 5 minutes on 5 orders, so that's 50 billion, but it's still the count the GMI isn't included, right? It's difficult for me to know because I've only ever done stuff legitimately. Like on one stream I showed how to make a buy order for that amount. It was like an hour and a half of just stood in one place, swapping the credits back and forth. Oh, Werewolf, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How's our best named MP going? Well, he's still bestly named. I need to play him more and get him leveled up. It's taking too damn long. Here we go. Oh, you level so quickly. When I can play, I kind of level quickly, but it's when I can play. But there you go. Yeah, that's life for you. I think it goes fairly well, yeah. When I can play every day and do 3 dailies and a mission every day, I level fairly quickly. Before we got our name, I named my in-game character Fair Wolf in honor of you, Wolf Fair. That's pretty cool. Well, it's like Quest Space and this one are both named after you guys, so that's a bit of a joke, but also, you know. Oh, more of these dryads. Stop having so much goddamn HP. You need about a quarter of what you've got, so I can get this mission done quicker. I need to look at research. Look, some of these I'm way behind on, like Jealousy, Foresight. Oh, they're all so low. Any of them got comp lit? Because we're going to need 50 more pretty soon. Angst, what have you got? Strength, bow, agility, strength. We're going to need all of them. Nano skills, agility, and then psychic. Yeah, I need to do more. Trauma. Oh my god. Bow. Aim shot. Bow. Bow. Reservation. Max health. Dodge range. Max health. Stamina. Add all death. See, that's really useful. For 50, I need to start thinking about them, but I always see Apotheosis and go, more Apotheosis. You get better damage, yeah. Thing is, we don't get a bigger pet until 220, and we've got to do a biodome mission to get it. So, and really, I should have the bigger alien playfield token board by now. I've got like 5,000 tokens, I think. How many tokens have I got? Where are we? 5,390 tokens, so yeah, I could have the 5k board then if I got one. And where are we going to go? We're going to go to this one because it's right there in the corridor. I've got an XP buff running. Yes, I do. Plenty of time left on it as well. Mark of the Bloodless, Beast Shoulder, Black Velvet of Justice. Ooh, nice stuff. Someone is wanting their endgame goodies. The one lone chest in the big room. Lots of locked doors as well today. do with some better weapons at this point, yeah. But then again, how much one-hand blunt have I got? I've only got 1361, so definitely need to do a bit of upgrading here. Like quality 200 arm and... Yeah, I definitely need some better symbionts and whatnot. Being real lazy with this guy. Big HP mobs this mission. Oh, should redo that before it runs out. Where are we at? 48%. Oh my god. Big ass mission as well. Or it's just taking a long time to kill the mobs. It feels like we've been in the mission longer than we have. Not sure which. One of the two. I did one of these once and there was only 25 mobs in the mission. It's like, where the hell is everything? Oh, Nvidia's released those new graphics card, hasn't it? Breaking the mob, breaking the mob. Yeah, the supers. A bit miffed that they've made the 4080 Super like 5% better than the original 4080, but then they've made it like 10% cheaper or whatever. It's like, no. I don't care. I got the card I could afford at the time, and yeah, it's been great having that. It's nice having a rig that can, you know, is all singing and all dancing. At least it will be for a while, you know. And there's so many other games coming out that I really want to play. Waiting on the 5K series, yeah. If you're on, well, it depends. What are you on now? 3070. Yeah, if it plays what you want it to play. The only big difference is, like some of the newer titles, like you kind of need frame gen if you want all the eye candy, you know, to the max. Like Cyberpunk with path tracing, like, yeah, it'll do it, but not the frames per second on there, whereas, yeah, on the 40 series they are. But yeah, if you can skip a generation, it's usually worth it. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Lutzania has reached enlightenment. New laptop. Yeah, 4080, that's what I've got. And haven't played anything it can't play yet. Fastleaf Country has subscribed at Tier 1 and subscribed 36 months, 3 years, my dude. Thank you very much. Next might be a full red system, yeah. AMD would have to do a proper job of frame generation and ray tracing hardware implementation for me to be interested in them again. And then for AMD, I don't want to be having to wait around for my motherboard to memory train every 4 or 5 reboots. No thanks. I just want to switch it on and work, get on with stuff. So that was my big thing. Is yeah, for rasterization the cards are great, but that's like, well, if you don't want transform and lighting, Voodoo cards are great. Technology moves on and you keep up or you don't. So that was my thing with it. And, they're both greedy corporations, whichever one you choose at the end of the day, but Nvidia are like 4 or 5 years ahead. So I'm going to create a character named Ungodly Idiot, just so I can see Ungodly Idiot has reached enlightenment. Yep, it's got to be worth it. All that XP and grind. Yeah, if the next generation of AMD cards can handle ray tracing and frame gen and scaling to the same level as this generation of Nvidia cards, then yeah, they're definitely worth looking at. But now I've kind of played, Cyberpunk with path tracing and frame gen, and I've played a lot of other, new titles with that, like the new Avatar game is just so pretty. It is like being in the movie. It really, really is. It's so good. I have no issue running it either on this. It's wonderful. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Lutzani has reached enlightenment. Congratulations. I don't think there's anything in this room. I'm a teammate for the runs, or... No, I'm only doing this one, and then we're going over to the 2019 server, so... I'm mucking around there. It's just this one's taking a while because it's one of those missions where you get a load of high HP mobs. Yeah, it's like FSR, nowhere near as good as DLSS. And if you've got an Nvidia card, you can use both anyway, but when you do, you can see how much worse FSR is compared to DLSS. And their frame gen is a software solution, and it's a little bit sketchy, but it works, sort of. It pushes the FPS up, but the frame times are still very all over the place. It's not hardware implementation as such. And I don't think AMD would have developed either if not for the fact that Nvidia had already done it. So we'll have to see. Let's see what the next generation does. Could be complete turn of the tables. You know, you don't know. Kinda doubt it because the AMD are like playing catch up from 5 years ago still, but even so, you know, they could surprise everyone. And we have to thank them for kicking Intel up the backside, who up until Ryzen came out were telling everyone, oh, you don't need more than 4 cores for consumer. And we're going, yes, we do. And then they got a real chunk taken out of their percentage market share, didn't they? Serve them right. When the companies are competing against each other, it's good for the consumer, so I'm all for that. You know, if you're not interested in the ray tracing and all the other new technologies, and you just want rasterization performance, price per, you know, frames per dollar, AMD are way in front, but that's not how people play these games anymore. So yes, that is true, but it's also a hypothetical, because if you have those features, you use them, you know. %76% and another locked door. How many's that been? Has anyone counted? I make it 4 or 5. We've got free XP ball. We've got the roller rat of win. I've got my first 220 dock, by the way. Now only need an Advi and I'll have all 220s. Nice. Yeah, if you haven't played every class, have you really played? I think we got one up here, maybe. Oh, the boss. Oh, we don't want him yet. I'm glad he's up out of the way, though. Got a level 200 Advi, though. Yeah, well, I've got 220 Advis. It's called glutton for punishment. I made a character named the Morons just to level to 220. That'd be pretty cool. So on the last stream we were doing some of the I was going to say Subway, not Subway, Foreman's. We were doing Biomare, weren't we? We were doing the Ace Star quest as well as the daily there, and then we made the mistake of trying to kill Tim. Got our arse handed to us. Yeah, we were taking too much of a chance on that. We didn't have any reflect though, so we were asking for trouble. I think we may even have had reflect and still died, I don't know. Have a look. Did it update? 90%. We're getting there. We're going to need a few more mobs than we've got in front of us, though, I think. And we had a roller out of wind, didn't we? So there's also that. %. We need more mobs. There's only the boss in this room. We don't want him. There he is. He's up there. There's no other mobs near him, so we're going to have to go back round the mission. Try and find any that we missed. I'm not sure where we may have missed them, but you never know. Have a look. That's at the door in. There's not a lot left to explore in here, as far as I can see. No, there was nothing in that one. Ah, there we go. I can see a couple now. See where this puts us in percentages. 100%. There was one more mob though, wasn't there? Was it only one in here? I thought I saw 2 dots, but okay. 100% is 100%. Yeah, there's still a dot there, but what the hell? We've been in here long enough. Roasted beef sand. Okay. With a loot, please. Good luck. Will this be enough XP from the mission reward? Well, we kind of hope so, but let's see. Zinzig, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, sir. How the devil are you? Maybe it'll go quicker if I make the pet attack as well. Yeah, there you go. Good plan. Almost there. Had a nice chill day with Mini-Me, baked brownies and watched Jurassic Park. Now I finally get some free time. Not enough. I haven't got it in me to do another mission. Oh, or have I? I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't. But then again... Inferno missions all night. Not sure I want to. Do you think one more would do it, maybe? One more won't hurt. Okay. Let's see what we can get. We'll do middle again. But we ain't going there. You might as well delete the other locations. No one ever goes to them. No, I said no to that one, and I'm still saying no to that one. Just don't listen, do they? Or that one. Cave or Ergo? No, he's not paying attention, this guy. There we go, we got Ergo. Please not a Dryad mission. They take way too long. Right, this should do it. This should be the one. Looking at the bar. Yeah, I always feel I must be slacking on MP because whenever people go, oh, MP's got tons of damage, I'm like, it never feels like it to me. I always feel like, no, not really. I don't know. I'm like, what, compared to NT, Shade, Engineer, MA, it doesn't... Yeah, you need to 220, but yeah, you need the big pet and all the other toys, I guess. The trouble is, you're stuck with this pet for such a long time. It is kind of... You know, even if you had the skills to cast the basic ruin, it would still be better. And we can't, so, you know. Okay, Hothian. Well, at least it's not Dryads. Don't like Dryad missions. I mean, spider missions are worse, I'm not gonna lie, but... I've done team missions with those, and like the whole team's just gone, Bail. We're re-rolling. we ain't doing this mission. It's like, have you ever got like a regular Rubicon mission and it's all mech dogs and slayers, and you're like, nope, I'm gonna get a new mission. Yeah, it's a bit like that. $275 mission with only dogs, worst mission ever. Oh god, yeah. And it's not that, oh yeah, but you want high level mobs for the XP. It's like, no, the same XP as all the other mobs. They just got stupid amounts of HP and damage. They're hard to kill. Notice these are going down nearly twice as fast, if not a bit more. Killing the beast over and over again, yeah. Kind of is, yeah. Yeah, well, I played a lot of the new Avatar game with the Unobtanium settings, and my god, it's a nice looking game. Good game as well, it's okay. The gameplay itself is very like Horizon Zero Dawn. The storyline's really good, and they've nailed the world. You know, if you're a fan of the movies, then yeah, you're gonna enjoy the game. Simple as that. It's like a truck. Yeah, 2K, 4K. Yeah, we had one mission full of spiders, and they were all doing like 4K, 6K every hit. And the doc just went, I'm not doing this mission. This is too much stress just for a mission. I was like, okay. Dark Angel, hello there, Kalos and Fear AO people. Feels like a lifetime ago. Overplayed this. Still one of the best MMORPGs I've played. Yeah, it is. There's a reason I still play it. It's very, very simple. Is still good game. Dated now, yes. Still good game though. So. Everything else I've tried always feels too much on rails for me. It's like I said, the first time I tried WoW and I leveled, I spent 20 minutes trying to find the skills window so I could improve the skills, and they were like, what do you mean a skills window? There isn't one. What? Well, how is this a game then? You know. So that's kind of it for me. That, and I kind of don't like the art style, so yeah, that doesn't help, does it? But hey, you know, different strokes for different folks and all that. If you like it, that's great. yeah, honestly, I was like, come on, there must be some button. I was going to key bindings, and I was looking at this and looking at that. Where's the skills window? How do I increase skills so I can put a better weapon on? Well, you can't. All weapons are locked to your level and blah, 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 blah. What? The hell are you talking about? Yeah, it just really kind of went against the grain for me, and most other MMOs are exactly the same, because WoW was massively successful. So game companies went, well, just make another WoW then. You know. That was it. Doing something different and imaginative with an MMO just kind of vanished, unfortunately. Like, I put in for the new Dune beta. Not heard anything. I wouldn't be able to tell you if I had, but I haven't. But it's a survival MMO, so I'm like on the fence whether or not I think I'll like it or not. It looks great, and I do love the books, so yeah, maybe it could work. I mean, I like playing single player games with survival mods and stuff like that, so it could work out. If you rip their wings off, they die from damage over time. Big Man Force, welcome to the stream. Yeah, they just bleed out, right? Grim. That's very, very grim. Let's open these chests, see if we get some scutters or something. The reason I usually pick mediums is you get yellow and green mobs and you get through it quickly to the reward at the end. That's why I pick these when I'm doing solo. Especially for research, because it's the same reward on research and caps. Then you can use them as boot wraps, so you don't track blood in and get in trouble with the missus. Yeah, she doesn't like that. No. You got blood all over the hole again. More mobs. 55%. This is the speed these missions should go at. Should be tearing through them, not crawling through them. Right, I think we've got a boss in here. I'm not sure. So I can see a blue dot somewhere. Yeah, AO, WoW, Hardcore Raiding, yeah, Conan. Nothing ever matched AO. Yeah, I tried Sota as well. That was it was like two different games. There was a single player game where you played through the story part of your character, and all the story parts were pretty good. I think Sith Inquisitor was one of my favourite. Oh no, not Inquisitor. Imperial Agent was one of the best little storyline games. Really enjoyed that. But everything was very, very level locked. So if you were fighting a mission that was one level above your level, everything in it was incredibly difficult to kill and was hitting you like a truck. And then one level higher, and suddenly they were all easy. It was like, it was coded in such a way that, yeah, the boss is there, so we need to be careful. Coded in such a way to stop you getting into areas you shouldn't be in. But then you've also got discovery XP. So you just hop on a hover bike of some kind and just whiz round the map to level or something, you know. And hope not to die. Have you tried Pal World? No. I've seen a couple of videos and didn't like the way it looked. A bit too cartoony for me. Is it free? We could try it if it's free. I'm not buying it. You know what I mean? 25 bucks. Yeah, but if I'm only going to play for an hour and go, nah, I don't like it. It's a waste of 25 bucks. Everyone liked Agent. I found it overhyped. Cis Warrior. Yeah, I liked all of them, but I really did think the Agent one, you know, with the plot twists in the story and stuff was pretty good. Sith Inquisitor is pretty good, yeah. So yeah, the storyline part of the game for me was like some of the best part of the game. But then they kept moving the goalposts really quickly. They were rolling out patches and new levels, you know, level caps and stuff really quickly. So you'll have spent like 2 months farming purples for your character, so best in slot stuff, doing high level raids and whatnot, failing a lot and coming back until you've mastered it, and you know, all the rest. And then it would suddenly they'd go, oh, and you can now be 5 levels higher, and the trash drops, the greens from trash mobs around the new area would be better than the gear you already had, and you were like, oh. You know what I mean? Barely got time to enjoy it, you know? So yeah, that just kind of took the fun out of it almost, and I just got fed up of it really. EVE Online, yeah, spaceship games, not really for me. I mean, I tried, what's it called? Star Citizen? Runs like ass. That video of, oh, look at the new engine, and look, it does not run like that. It looks pretty good for a DX11 game. Does not run like that, though. It's a choppy, laggy mess most of the time. And yeah, like people criticised Starfield for, oh, you can't actually fly anywhere and land anywhere. You've got to do everything's automatic and it's fast travelling. It's like, yeah, it is. And if you were looking for something different from that, then yeah, I can see the problem with it. But then you do Star Citizen and you got to fly into orbit, and then from orbit you got to fly a bit further away from the planet. Then you can use your hyperdrive. Then you get to the other planet and you've got to fly down to the planet and land. And then you cock up the landing and die, and then you're back in your bed with none of your gear. And you've got to do it all over again and again. So I played about 6 hours I tried it for and just went, glad I didn't spend any money. I just thought it was ass. It's the most overhyped garbage I've ever played. Sorry. If you're a fan, sorry. I thought it was trash. I really did not like it at all. Right, we need to go in here. Close door. Close the door. There you go. We don't want the boss in here yet. Yeah, and if you've got efficiency calls and stuff, the task managing element to the game is not there, so you've got to disable your calls just to play the bloody game. It's awful. Horribly optimized. it's nice they did the whole thing. Look, oh, you can walk up to your spaceship and then click and open the door and then get into your spaceship and then sit down in your spaceship and then click 12 different buttons inside the cockpit in your spaceship. Then you're hovering and you can fly out of the hangar in your spaceship. Yeah, that's all cool the first couple of times, but then like when you're repeating the same thing like over and over again, you're like, oh, can we not just go? Just get impatient with it. Starfield was like, yeah, it's okay, kind of mid. It was all right. It wasn't as good as I hoped. It wasn't terrible, you know, had some good bits in it, but I think they made the universe it's in too big for the amount of content they'd built for the game. That's I think the biggest problem with Starfield is with the first couple of weeks that you're playing it, you've only been to a handful of planets, and there's something to do on all of them, and there's little things to discover on all of them. But then once you move out of that kind of curated, you know, world design that Bethesda is so good at, like with Skyrim, with the Fallout games, once you're outside of that envelope, it's just a big nothing. You know, it's just, you get to a planet and there's like 5 points of interest, no planet map. The caves have got nothing interesting in them, or they've got the same dead NPC with the same exact note on them. And then some of the excuses, well, yeah, flying through space would be like that because space is mostly nothing. And that's true, but that doesn't make a fun game now, does it? We've been better off making the game 10 planets and cramming everything into those planets. It would have been a lot better, honestly. It wouldn't have felt quite so empty in so much of the, available space there is in the game. Someone did a video about it, and they said, I can't remember who it was, but it was on YouTube. It's a good video, actually. It's like an hour and a half long, and they break every part of the game and offer suggestions to improve what could make it work, etc. So it's a critique, but it is a constructive one. And then at the very end, they go, well, you know, here's Skyrim. It's a small 4-inch pizza, but the topping is this thick, right? And here's Starfield, and it's got, even if it had as much content as Skyrim, and it probably doesn't, then that 4 inches of topping is sat on top of a 1 meter pizza. You know, that's the problem. Which is why when people first play the game, they review it and go, oh, it's really good. But then, 20, 30, 40 hours in, they run out of topping, and they're in the kind of the bread area. There's nothing here, this is crap, and that's why the reviews after a couple of months started to drop, because people were running out of topping and were eating the bread and going, well, this is crap, this is just bread. Where's the pizza? Pizza's more than just bread. And it does, yeah. There's a lot of that. There's some good characters in it. There's some good little quest lines. The side quests are better than the main quest, but that's quite common in games. But yeah, just overall, it's kind of meh. It's all right. Was it worth its money? Yeah, I had enough fun with it. But yeah, I think that's its fundamental flaw. There's too much universe and not enough content. That's its biggest problem. And they're talking about releasing DLC for it really early on, like almost the same time they're releasing the creation kit for it, and it's like, wow. They're going to just dump this, aren't they? 100%! Right, okay, where was the honcho? I've forgotten. Where was the boss? Oh, God. It's not that way. I think he was sat east, wasn't he? He was all the way down. No, I think he was he through this bit? Was he south? I thought he was down here. I can see him now. Yeah, there he is. You know, when I signed up for the beta, one of the things it says, what other survival games have you played? And I'm like, none. Don't generally like them. Now that probably excludes me from playing the beta then, doesn't it? I don't know. It was kind of like that with Warframe, you know, it had a lot of good bits to it, but very, very sameish after a short time. There's people that absolutely love it, and good for them, you know, if they're having a good time playing it. Hey, have a good time playing it, you know, I ain't got no problem with that. But, yeah, Grats on 215. You reckon this, you watch, it won't do it, it won't be enough. DB quest, not tonight. I'll try and do a Wednesday night stream. Maybe try and get the DB quest done in the week. It's quietening down a bit of work now because, well, yay, 215, you were right. All right, let's get them skills up. And we'll go for all of these. Casting. Go for more on there. Combat and healing. Yes, we shall. Trade and repair. 20. We need another 20 in comp lit. Okay. Well, that's not undoable. Oh, still can't get nano doctorate. 216. Oh. So you can go for blunt mastery. That would up my damage quite a bit. It's a genius. Training seminars maxed out. Yeah, I suppose. Blunt mastery. There you go. Got the very first one. 10 more one-hand blunt. There we go. Right, let's go back to Rubicon and try and get this doohickey on. I think a couple of rings of computing will probably do it. Intelli rings would probably do it as well. 215, big girl knickers now. I'm all the big girl knickers now. Have I got? I haven't got. I did not have Odin's missing eye. That's going to make a bit of a difference. Oh, 231. Maybe I did have it running. Yeah, big boy armor. Yes. Right, okay. Right, time for mule. Next level you can have beast armor. I can have the Bok now. $215 for the Bok. Let's have a look. We should have one of them. And what's this one? No, I know I've got computing one. Got a complete one somewhere. No idea which bag I put it in. Got the sleeves as well if we really need them. And of course we've got comp-lit gloves as well. Guns rather. But didn't I have? Maybe it's on another character, I don't know. Ability NCUs. Got those. Where are we at? Take that one off and we'll put the other one on. Right, where does that put us? 234. I would have thought you get more than that. Yeah, there's like a complete one of these, isn't there? I don't know where the hell I've put it. Did I have it on this character at some point? I mean, we could just do perks. Perks will do it, you know. Plus 10 ring is better. Let's have a look. Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah, that won't be. That doesn't really boost any of those. Hirm. I thought I had one. Maybe I do, and I just can't remember where I put it. You know the HUD I mean. I think it only gives 10 more, but it's 10 more. Ain't in there. What's this? Oh, right, yeah. And these are just Halloween stuff, aren't they? Yeah. Pistols then, I guess. Okay. Hopefully I can get them on. No, we don't want that. We want... Where's my comp-lit pistols? Here. Have I left them on another character somewhere? Let's have a look. Comp-lit, there we go. That was which bag? Bag 4. Right, okay. Yeah, I want to do it without too much faffing about. I don't know, have I just given myself the wrong bag? I have. Was the wrong one? Yeah. Which one's this then? I was just looking at it. Am I gone blind? Was it that bag? Was I looking right at it and I've just not seen it? Telly. Psychic telly. Comp-lit, oh no, it was this bag. Okay. Derp, 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 derp. Also, you'll have perks. Yeah, I know, but I'm just like, can we do it without going that far kind of deal, yeah? Oh, I've got to take both off. Can't dual wield. Okay. Give me a second then. Here we go, 1750, and we need 17... Well, there we go. Doink! Right, okay, cool. I need to put that somewhere now, so... I did have the beast chest, but I think I'll stay with this one for now. The scout jacket for the nano skills, etc. Can't wear that. That's 216, isn't it? Oh no, that's Dragon armor. Yeah, I was thinking of the other one. The other yes drop. Yeah, okay. So, what have I done with... Yeah, okay. Yeah, 216 for operator DB armor. And the chest is like, yep, definitely one of those. Where were you? You were in there. And take you out of there. Sorted by, well, you can make it a lot easier on yourself with item assistant. I'm not using it because I know all the twinking items are on one character in bags, which is this one. Something I did just to simplify life in general. So where's that other room? Yeah, has that just jumped to... No. Okay, that's 120, 25, 25. 25, 25, and for some reason another one 25, 25. I don't know why I've got so many of these. I think people have just given them to me and I've gone, wait, no, I've already... Oh, okay. They've gone, you know. Right, okay, so that's the stuff back in the bags. Yeah, Anarchy Online item assistant, absolute legend of a piece of kit. Boots as to MP at least, yeah. Right, for some reason the Bok has become invisible, but I think it's just a bug. I might have social only enabled. Yeah, I think I have. Okay. Social tab only. Zone again, and we should see the Bok. No, still not seeing it. Right, no social tab. Social tab. How weird. Why is it doing that? Why can't I see the Bok? What's going on, guys? Is it the shoulders? Are they making it break? Oh, maybe they are. For whatever reason, my little shiny star makes my Bok disappear. I have no idea why. Yeah, the social tab can be a bit buggy at times. I have no idea what causes that. There we go. Bok equipped. And what does the Bok give? Well, all of these. Loads more ACs, a bunch of base stats, body dev, NCU, max health, max nano. Right, okay, it is time, I think now, to roll the Grace. Because I is tired, guys. I was in work at 6 AM, so... that was like... I'm having to think now. That was like 14 hours ago, so... Yeah, so get your loot pleases in if you would like to win yourself a Grace this week. I was going to go to 2019, but I just realised how tired I am now. I think because I made my brain work to put those on. Like, what? Not that it had to work particularly hard, but yeah. Yeah, I think you get 10 complet on this as well, do you? You do, yeah, so it is better. Okay, is that everybody entered that wanted to enter for a Grace? It is your last chance. Who was that? Assmaster46 followed you. Well done. Thanks for the follow. It's like one of those emails you make when you're 12, isn't it? And then when you apply for a job, they go, oh, email. And you go, oh. Right, is that everyone with hashtag loot please entered? She's mine. Hi, it's me, Assmaster Bodies. Love it. Oh dear. Right, is that all aboard? Who's coming aboard? Mark Werewolf with a loot, please. Good luck. Do you guys want like a full minute of entries? I'll give you a full minute of entries with the intermission while I go and make another cup of tea. So I shall return. There we go. So we got a few more entries in now. Right, is that everybody? Right, here we go then. Last chance. Excuse me. Right, here it goes. Dark Angel 666 DK was drawn. Congratulations. You has won a grace. Get a buy order in for 1 credit and let us know the name of the character making the purchase. Yeah, you just won a grace, dude. That's what a grace giveaway means, you know, generally. You're in shock, my dude. Yeah, put a buy order up on GMI for a grace for 1 credit. And then I will sell you a grace for 1 credit. So it's basically nothing, you know. Because what are they selling for at the minute? Like 130 billion? Yeah, 130 billion tonight if you sell it for creds tonight. Well, I think he's in shock, guys. Are you alright, dude? I think we've lost him. I never win any stuff. You know, give it to a person that needs it. Well, you've won, so it's up to you. If you want me to... are you saying re-roll it? It's up to you, but it's yours if you want it. If you're sure, dude, I will, but yeah, be sure. Re-roll it. Okay, I'll re-roll it. Fair enough. Yep. There we go. Re-rolling. And it's roasted beef sand was drawn. Are they still in the chat? They are in the chat. Congratulations. Who reckons they're AFK? Falling asleep during the stream. No responses yet. JJ Legrando. Hey there, Cal. It's been a while. How are you? I'm okay, my dude. Just joining us at the end here, unfortunately, but we're waiting for roastbeefsand to respond. We had to re-roll the grace, so I'm waiting for them to actually respond. They're in chat, but maybe they're doing something else. I don't know. How store activity in Stormzy? Still at the hangout near Backyard 2. pretty quiet, to be honest. I don't even have the game on my PC anymore, so it might have taken some time. I suppose, yeah, depending on your internet connection, yeah. So, like, what's the base game? It's like the vanilla client's like 3 GB or something. Which, yeah, it does. It depends on your connection, doesn't it? Mathematica, grats to the winner. And good night, all. Good night, Mathematica. Nice to see you again. Yeah, Storm's pretty quiet, being honest. No word yet from Roasted Beef. I'll send them a massage. Let's make sure we get the name right. Roasted Beef Sand. They won once before, back in May of 2023. So there you go. I've just sent them a massage. Oop, there you go. I think last year they won. You won the giveaway. I will hold it for you. See you tomorrow. So I've just sent them a message again. So yeah, I'll have to get it next time, unfortunately. Give them the chance anyway. Right, okay. So I'm gonna log this guy. The most stable is the old version. The vanilla engine is much more stable than the new engine, but there's a few tweaks. The new engine's better. New engine looks better. Better lighting, etc. So. Right, that's that done and that done. I don't know, should we have a quick look at some Cyberpunk? We'll do another 5-10 minutes. Oh, it's quite loud, isn't it? Drive space required. That's 3 gig. New engine went in. It's 5 gig download, but 25 gig install size for some reason. Alright, before I do any of this, I need to do the nudity sensor. It doesn't bother me when it's in game, but yeah. Master volume. It will have to put it down there. Disable copyrighted music. There we go. Right, okay.
Attention all Dogtown residents. This is Kurt Hansen. We've got some important...
So, graphics-wise, if you were wondering, because we were talking about graphics cards, so we're using DLSS on quality. We've got ray reconstruction and frame gen. Everything, well, I've got film grain, chromatic aberration, and lens flare off, motion blur off. Who the hell uses motion blur? Everything else as high as it'll go. There you go.
Jefferson?
Listen, I need your help again. Matters private.
Sure, okay. What's it about?
Not on the holo. Come by. I'll lay it out. Explain everything.
Got your back, Jefferson, not to worry.
Great. We'll see you here then. Remember where?
Of course. Be there in no time.
Ooh, should we go there? On the trusty bike. Trouble is, you see, you play games like this at this super super duper graphic settings, and then play anything else, and you're like, oh god, you know.
I'm about to.
A lot easier to drive in now, that's for sure. Way easier to drive. Or maybe I just got better at it. No, it's just better. Guy just realised he was in the wrong lane. Slammed on in front of me. But yeah, it does look just kind of amazing now. I've seen some visual mods for the game as well that just make it look like utterly real. Combat's better, skill system's better. Jeez, guys. And you got the trams now as well. So that's Cyberpunk these days. I'll show you another one. I think I've got to go. Yeah, I've got to launch Epic Games for. This is a bit of a ball, like, and then I'll show you the Avatar. It's a really pretty game. They really have nailed, make it look like the movie. I'm going to wait for Epic Games to launch eventually. I don't know why it's always so slow when it first starts. It's just annoying. Come on, Epic. Get a move on. It was free this week. Yeah, sometimes there's some bloody good games on for free, you know. Oh, and I played the RoboCop game as well. That was good. But I think it's one of those where you'll appreciate it more if you were ever a fan of, like the original. Have I tried Star Citizen? Yeah, I didn't like it. It ran like ass. On this rig as well. That video they put out. Here's our new engine. It looks fantastic. It's really smooth. That ain't how it plays. That's all I'm saying. Maybe that's how it plays on an internal server, a computer that's connected directly to the servers or whatever. It's not how it plays when you log in. Yeah, it was a bit of a mess. I had to go into the BIOS, disable my E-cores on my Intel processor because it was trying to offload the game to them, and just loads of crap. And I didn't really like the gameplay loop much, so yeah, about 6 hours for free and kind of, just uninstalled it. This is a gorgeous looking game. If you know, on a lot of levels. If you remember, you know, the first time you booted up Crysis and ramped all the settings up and got like 10 frames a second, but couldn't believe how realistic the jungle seemed. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I haven't played in a few days because it's been a working week. (165 FPS is the max FPS on this. It's a G-Sync monitor. It's a ViewSonic one, and one of their elite ones. Really nice. Yeah, I'm up in the Hallelujah Mountains at the minute. I think I was looking for something. You go foraging and stuff like that. It's pretty amazing. And you fly your Ikran. Where should we go? Have we been there? Soft landing ancestor skill. I'm not sure I've been there. Okay, let's go there. Yeah, parts of the forest are all polluted and that when you start. And there's hundreds of little, you know, mining facilities and like small ones, medium ones, very big ones. And I've kind of gone through all of them. And destroyed them all. So this is with the Unobtanium settings. They were saying made the game unplayable, but I'm like, no, it's pretty okay.
Good to see you, Tamek.
Yeah, you can pet him and feed him, and yeah. Like the bit rate's going to be way high, isn't it, for for a 6 megabyte stream? The audio as well is really good. Somewhere around here is an ancestor tree. I think it's below me. How do we get there? Figure out the way. But yeah, the whole jungle, and the jungle at night is just... You want to see the jungle at night? Because it does the bioluminescent thing as well. Let's move to a camp and then we can wait until night cycle. Well, you got a quest for me.
Kaye was looking for you earlier. Sounded special.
Yeah, the
It is not for us to judge these things.
The Na'vi are pretty awesome as well. They need anything? Gather a contribution. Wow, what do they need? I've got tons of stuff. I've basically completed the main quest and everything at on this save. Where's the fire?
One must be patient.
Oh, you do actual cooking as well, combining different ingredients. And time of day and weather conditions affect how good the ingredients are and how good your end result will be.
Patnat should know better.
There should be a campfire here for waiting, isn't there? Yeah, there is. There we go. Right, so. Keep passing time till we hit night time. One more. It's dead of night. You won't see it here because we've got light around us. But just like the movie at night, it's everything's bioluminescent. So the biome we're in at the minute is Big Leaf, Thorny Wilds. Jungle's the most like the movie. Rainforest, yeah, can we fast travel to somewhere here? I think that's rainforest. And then it really just looks like it did in the movie, effectively. Are we still in? I think we're in Big Leaf. Yeah. Turn around and go this way. Yeah, Big Leaf, you can drop off Uricran and do the whole, you know, slippity slap. Drop through the leaves and not die.
I hurt my foot on a rock today.
Of course you did. It is
You
almost time to prepare food, and we have not
gather
yet
stuff.
caught anything.
Let us not argue now.
To make bigger and better arrows and weapons and armor and, yeah, just everything, really. Going light again, isn't it? Oh. You guys got fire, I can wait.
Of course you did. It is almost time to
No.
prepare food, and we have not yet caught anything.
Oh, come on.
Let us not argue now.
Where is... Alright, okay.
Hello. Not the sky people.
Yeah, so this is after the events of the Avatar movies. Like 16 years later or what have you. And you, the humans have returned. The sky people have come back. Oh, I need to eat. Stop those for now. Try and get nighttime again. I mean, night times when you're playing the game do sort of pass. It's like 12 hours of each or something. One more. Right, so definitely night time now. Oh, there's a lot of moonlight. There's a bit of a storm just blown in off, God's sake. Like I've overweighted. This is annoying. Yeah, you kind of start off over here, so we're going to go over to here. Yeah, this was an oil rig or drilling platform or whatever. I destroyed it, and it's all. This is like nature's overtaken it again. And you got all these cool little plants and stuff like this one. Quite handy when you're fighting. It's a big map as well, with lots of different biomes and environments to be in. Some plants you learn to avoid, like those ones. They explode if you get too close, and stuff like that. The audio's really good. I just wish we had a quiet, non-stormy night to walk around so I could show you the bioluminescence properly. But yeah, the whole ground. Pretty awesome. It's getting light again. But I can't seem to land on late at night somehow, you know? I don't think there's anywhere. There's there. I could wait there. And there's lots of these little bases like this. Little old science stations. But I've cleaned out all the human stuff. It's gone all the way up to 100%. Right, let's try and get nighttime again without the storm so you can see it. Okay, so it's the end of the storm. It does, the storms run for hours as well. Right, it's definitely nighttime now. And there are animals everywhere, and they're not all friendly. There you go, you're getting a proper look at it now, so. A lot of the stuff you saw in the original movie, you know, these little flying lizard guys. But as you play it, you learn more about them, and you like this. These are lightning plants. They electrocute you. A lot of the humans you fight have got, you know, the amp suits. So yeah, they're kind of cool as well. But you really, especially with headphones on, you really do feel like you're there, you know? The audio design is really good. Yeah, they're aggressive, so... Red ones. And I'm sneaking up on them, see if I can hunt them. Yeah, it's as close to you'll ever come to, you know, visiting a Pandora, you know. I just wasted all those. That's not what I wanted to do.
Thank you for these gifts.
Yeah, you do that whole thing as well, and then you can go off and cook the meat. And but when you first meet them, they're like, you know, they're kicking your ass. But these ones, if you get the meat and cook it, you make things that make you like a power boost. Like a damage meal or something that just gives you extra damage. So we're just walking around the ridge. This is where you first start out in Dryer's Bowl. Let's travel back to that facility that I took out. Jojo, welcome to the stream. That's some more food. Yeah, so when you're out hunting at night or exploring at night, sometimes when you're going after certain resources, they're the highest quality one you want is, you know, you need such and such a branch off such and such a tree, but you need to collect it when it's dry and it's nighttime. You know, so you that's to make, you know, the latest bow. So here's some of the stuff. So you got a longbow, heavy bow, and the quickest one, which is short bow. You have to go and craft them at various tables. And then you got like the usual, I don't know why. Oh yeah, I think I was messing around with mods. But yeah, you get like all these different skills and whatnot. Lots of the story on stuff like that. I think I need to get up on that branch to get to where I was thinking of going. So it is very, you know, like the movies. So you're not godlike, but you're pretty powerful by the end, you know, once you've got all your perks and whatnot. And the story's quite an interesting one. Did hold my interest at least, you know, I actually cared about the people I was talking to and things like that. You run pretty well, but then again, you are 3 meters tall, so. And when you're talking to humans and stuff, there the scale's right for you talking to them. You know, they're like look like a kid next to you. But you're natural born Navi, or Navi, so you're. You know, 3 fingers, 3 toes and all that. Something over there. It's pretty close to being in the movie. This is an old camp. I don't want to give you too many story spoilers, but yeah, this is where one of the first camps you kind of get to. And the map is big. You know, if you were walking from like there all the way down to here, I'd probably take you about 30 minutes or so, running as fast as you could, maybe longer. Yeah, so there's like, that was a big mission, killing this base off. It's absolutely enormous. And you're inside it for a long time, doing all sorts of stuff. These are the plains. So if you go up to the plains, remember from the movie, you talk to the horse clans of the blah, 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 blah. Well, you get to meet them, do quests with them and learn more about their culture and stuff. It's pretty cool. This is one of their camps. It's very windy here on the plains because obviously there's no trees. Oh, he's a trader. Okay. And then the game's music is the movie's music. It's awesome.
Never thought leaving would give someone arms
So many kites to
Remember the fragrance of freshly ground seeds? It is not the same since the sky people brought their smoke and their dirt.
It is true.
Yeah, so you can go any of these and start crafting.
Perhaps we should speak to Minna.
You go, oh, I gotta make a new head thing. Okay, I can make that, but I haven't got any of them. And I need some of that, some of that, some of that. And you go, well, where do I get these? And it'll tell you what type of biomes to look in at what time of day. And it's really quite chill to play. And you got a stash at all of these camps as well for inventory management. But again, the planes are bioluminescent as well. See the guys over there on the horses. I still haven't taken all of those down, and I want to, but there's hundreds of them.
I complain that I think out loud, but thoughts are nothing if not shared.
So yeah, they're going for a very different thing to Cyberpunk, but anyway. That was pretty awesome, and I'm pretty sure I don't have RoboCop installed anymore, unfortunately. But there we are. Right, we should go and raid someone, shouldn't we? Let's have a quick look. Who we got? We've got Nave. Okay, Nave is doing Iron Man. We'll go raid Nave. Go say hi to the Nave.
You'll need photo ID to vote on the 2nd of May. Don't have ID? Apply for free voter ID now. Find out more at electoralcommission.org.uk/voter ID.
There we go. We're into the stream now. There we are. That's who I'm going to raid. So yeah, he's doing the Iron Man. He might be AFK just at the moment. I'm not sure. If that's his character. Oh no, his mouse is moving. He's there. Right, okay. We're going to go raid Nave. Give him plenty of love, everyone. And I will see you all for the next one. I'll try and do a Wednesday stream as well, because I've got bags of win to give away as well as everything else. Right. Thank you all. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the resubs, especially some of those super duper long ones. I think just amazing. And I will see you all for the next one. Okay, folks. Bye for now.